Ready to start? We are ready to start? Well, firstly, all we have is hope. Why? I hope that this video is getting my face on the right center. I hope that. Secondly, sometimes I do these questions. I want to say something by saying a question, by making my intonation sound like a question. Example, I just wanted to say, firstly, I don't like just. I don't like these filler words, and I should stop using them. I just don't like them. I have some time that I noted them, that I don't like them, and you continue to say them again and again for lack of words, most probably. Not anymore. We'll have to learn. Today I went out without my phone. I started practicing this thing actually on the 2025, and Happy New Year. I didn't say to you Happy New Year. Happy New Year 2026. Before I will share not my story, the thing that I understood while I was there, I want to say that this is the most exciting year for me. I've never been excited in my whole life for a year besides this year. I have 2 or 3 plans, but I'm genuinely excited to see how I will grow within this year. So we will see along the way. Lost, gone. To go back to my trip today, I went near the beach without my phone by choice, because I started realizing that actually I lose more time than I invest time here in this device. So I said to myself, I'm going to gain more time for myself, and how I'm going to do that by using less phone. And so I did that. I went out and I did my 2025 recap and 2026 here and there desires that I would like to achieve, some things that I would like to achieve. Now, this thing is a whole new thing for me, but I really like it. Among others, I understood that I'm not as good as I think that I am. I'm pretty good in a lot of things, but I lack a lot in other things. I will take still the phone. I'm very good at being disciplined with my training and with the things that I have to do. I'm amazing to do things in a very short period of time. I will find a way to do it. Done. When it comes to my phone, even though for instance, even though I know that this thing here doesn't serve me most of the time. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to scroll, nothing is wrong with that, but most of the time it doesn't serve me. Sometimes I still go in it. Even though sometimes it doesn't serve me or help me in any way, shape or form to chew gum after I brush my teeth, I still do that. Why do I do that? Oh, just because you're used of doing that, and then you still continue to do that. And among others, sometimes it's easier to feel guilty for the things that you never did than to get actually up and go and do those things. This actually is a good line. That's true. Sometimes you feel it's easier to feel guilty for the things that you didn't do than to get up and actually do them. Done. Also, this one is done. All is good. I noticed, but because noticing is half of the way, you're halfway there, then you have to do the other half. Actually, I wrote a thing, so I would like to share it with you. Not only last year, not only during 2025, but this is during my whole life, kind of. This is coming from someone that has built businesses, countless businesses inside of her mind. I built countless of businesses inside of my mind. And there is a thing of doing that. When you think from the first step till the end of everything, I will do this, I will do that, it will go like this, it will go like that. Nothing is done. It's like, firstly, your brain thinks that you actually did it. You thought it that many times that your brain is like, we did it, we don't have to do it. And even you, because you got so tired of thinking of it, you never get yourself out there even to start it. So it's like you're seeing from the first step, you didn't even from the 0th step to the 10th step, and you're thinking how you are going to do the 10th step without even doing the 9 previous ones. How that is going to work? You cannot stretch your leg from the first to the you just can't. You have to start it and see how it goes. And guess what? Your business, it might turn out differently. And this, I'm saying this to myself. Your business, it might turn out differently than you thought that it will. But that doesn't mean that it's bad. Most of there is a high chance that it will be even better. Why? Because you will get better by doing it instead of thinking it. It's funny, but all of these require energy. All of these require a lot of energy. So yes, what I wrote here is that you can't see the 10 steps without doing the first. That's just true. I have to laugh. I have to laugh. You have to start it. You have to start it somewhere. You have to start it somewhere, and you will figure it out. 100%, I'm sure about that. You will figure it out. Whew. English, not my first language, so what can I do? Sometimes I lack also in English, in my native language, I lack everywhere sometimes, but here we are. And you know what? I was reading in English and my brain wasn't even recognizing what I was saying. So the funny thing is that today, after I went without my phone, I did this thing which it took me around 1 hour. Then I just started walking. And I used to have a tendency where I leave everything for the last moment, and usually I become overwhelmed. And the last year I started working on that. I was quite busy during the last year, so I started managing my time, managing my thoughts, and I started working on that. And this year I'm busy. When I say I'm busy, I'm very busy. And most of that busy, I have a full-time job right now, but most of that busy is my personal things that are not job related anywhere. So I'm busy. I have to be very precise when I schedule and who I schedule and with who am I going to spend time, all of these things. And today I was going around, people that walk like this, they just walk back and forth like my father does that. So I started doing that. I'm my father's daughter, so what can I do? I started doing that, and I had the most amazing idea. The most amazing is right. Yeah, I had an amazing idea. It was like someone else said it to me, because I couldn't understand how I haven't thought about that before. And on that exact moment, I understood that I was the one looking for someone to take the first step, when usually I'm the one that takes the first step for everything. So in this case, I was looking for someone to organize a space, to host an event or do these things, when I can be the one doing that. Why I can't be the one doing that? I mean, I can be the one doing that, and I would be good at it because I'm very passionate about it, but I never thought that I can start doing that. So today it just hit me. I can do that. And this came because I have some other things to finish. So this thing would help me to go a step closer to the other things that I have to finish. And it just came like this. I can be the one to host it. Worst case scenario is that no one will come. But guess what? I have 2 stuffed animals. I will just put them there, do my talking, my TED talk, and all done. It's amazing how much we underestimate ourselves sometimes. How we think that we can't do things just because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I don't know if they are even valid reasons, or just our mind can't think that we can just do it. In my case, I have countless situations that I know that I can handle very good. Very, I can handle a lot of things in a way, but not in a bad way. For example, if I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I need to manage them, I need to schedule them, I can handle them. It's fine. Like, because I know that. And I still wasn't thinking about this thing that I can do, because it requires time. And sometimes I get overwhelmed as well. But I function well. I function well on that. Yeah. Now, if you notice, I got a bit lost because there are a lot of things. Maybe I will share them with you step by step, but I will not right now, because I need them to be real. I need them to be physical here, and for me to say this thing is going to be done because this flight has been booked, or this place has been booked, or blah 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 blah. So far so good.